This year marks the 30th anniversary of New London's hometown rock band, The Reducers. That means generations of kids grew up wanting to be a Reducer. But there are only 4 Reducers, and their new album, Guitars, Bass, and Drums, may be the best thing they've ever done.
Earlier today, some guy was saying, hey, maybe this record's going to be your big break. And I'm thinking, a big break would be a disaster for us right now. We'd like some little breaks.
Yeah.
And so we've gotten lots of little breaks in our career, and that's kind of kept us energized.
Yep.
But big break is way overrated, I think.
Yeah. Not that we'd know, but yes, I think you're right.
It's too early to say whether guitars, bass, and drums might constitute a little break or a big break. But even at this early juncture after the album's release, response from critics and fans is overwhelmingly positive.
I don't think any of us knew that it would get a good reaction when it came out. We're happy with the songs.
I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with this record. I don't listen to it a lot. It's like we play it all the time, live.
Actually, I'm kind of sick of them. I've been listening to them for 4 years.
It's kind of hard for us to be objective, though. We're kind of close to it.
Yeah, that's true.
And
We're very pleased with how it's being received. Everybody's very much liking it, and that makes us all happy, I know.
We're better at making records than we used to be. So maybe it sounds better than what we used to do.
I think recording quality-wise, we're all quite happy with this. It's probably the best sounding technically than anything we did.
I know we certainly are all sorry it took so long to come out. It shouldn't have taken as long as it did.
Way back with the release of their first albums almost 30 years ago, the band was often spoken of as a sure-thing major label band. Ultimately, because they refused to compromise, they never scored that huge deal. Now, all this time later, maybe that self-awareness and contentment to simply be the Reducers is what enables them to still, after all this time, make great music.
I think we made a decision to stay true to ourselves and not be molded into somebody else's idea of what a rock band should look like or sound like. We've dressed the same since day one, for better or for worse. And we write the songs we want to write, and nobody's been able to change that. And maybe that's why we're sitting here in the same place we've been for 10 years, but we're still here.